in the description, pin comment on YouTube. There's my website, free UK postage and worldwide shipping available, and links for you to get discount on your art supplies. So we're going to get going. Let's send some invites out and we're going to paint live. Hello to anyone that's joining. We're just about to do a painting. Number 485. Right, we're live on TikTok and YouTube. And here we go. Let's get going. Thank you for the rose, Mary. How you doing? So we've got white canvas tonight and there's been white gesso put on there. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Brett, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, white gesso. That's all dried and I'll put a thin coat of liquid white on top. Don't forget, everything that I use is on YouTube in the link in the description, all the paints, etc. And if you're watching on TikTok, it's under the link underneath my profile. So yeah, we're just going to put some, let's go with some Indian yellow. I've got some brown, some Indian yellow, some yellow ochre, some crimson and some white on there. Probably add a few more colours, but they're the ones to begin with. So we're going to go straight in with some Indian yellow. I'm using the same brush that I put the liquid clear on, so you have the white on there. So we'll just go in with a bit of this Indian yellow. Nice little bright yellow there. Just put this on, it's just gliding through. There we go. Thank you for the heart me's. The heart me's are quite important actually. Quite important. Thank you. It means you're a member of the team and it also tells TikTok this is worth watching. So yeah. And we've got the gift of goals to complete tonight. If we do complete them, you know what happens. Then the highest gift at the end gets a free painting. Just add all this yellow on there. So literally the whole thing with this Indian yellow, and we'll come and add some more colours on in a moment. Thank you, Susie, for the roses. Thank you. Let's see if we can get them gift of goals done tonight. It'd be nice to give another little painting away. I've got quite an array of paintings to give away. If you're in the UK, it's completely free. If you're the highest gifter, if you're abroad, you just have to pay for postage. We'll give quite a few away. See if we can do more. Susie, thank you for the heart, me, much appreciated. Do hit the share button, guys, and the yellow button, the repost button. That really helps out. Let's go into some yellow ochre. This is a slightly different colour. We're going to go around here somewhere. Somewhere around here. Just put a little bit in there. Just like that. I'm going to make a nice little sort of sky here. Look at that colour. Let's go into some crimson, just a very small amount of the crimson. This should give us like a pinky sort of peach colour. Jim Berry, how you doing? Let's go here, we'll just add this on. Very small amount of this. You can see the colour just changing there. It's like a peachy sort of pink colour. We're sort of painting and blending as we go on this one really. Nice little sky, take that hair off. There we go. Yes, do hit the share button for us, guys, and the yellow repost button. That'd be great. Let's go somewhere down here with this too. And if you're not following me on YouTube, then get yourself over there. It's free to subscribe. You can paint along with all my paintings. And of course, if you buy anything off the website, you get a scan code on the back of your painting, and you can watch it back anytime. Yeah, I think this is kind of nice, these colours here. We'll go a little bit more up in the sky, just a little bit, because it's quite dark down there, so we'll add a little bit more up here. Something like this. There we go. blend that. Oh, thank you so much for the coral. Was that you, June? Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's get the gift of goals done. Can a painter do it? Can a painter give a free paint away? Okay, just going to blend just a little bit around here. There we go. So we've got all them colours on there. And that's going to be blended into some other colours soon. There we go. Quite easy. Maybe just a little bit more of the ochre around here. Somewhere like that. Maybe just a bit more. Something like that. Okay, well, I can just brighten up the sky now. We'll add some white on and just brighten up the sky. I think I want a quite nice bright spot somewhere in the middle, so we're just going to put this on here. This is just titanium white going on. We'll just put a nice bit there. Just there. We can have some of this just coming out. Because this is going to be probably where a bit of sun is, or a bit of bright paint. It's going to come in through there. Something like this. Just flick that out like that. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Much appreciated. We got Bob, Brenda and Bertie here somewhere. There they are. Say good evening to Bob and Brenda and Bertie. Simply by putting a smiley face in the chat. There you go, they say hello. Right, let's do a bit of blending here. So we're just going to blend this slightly out. You can even add some more white there if you want to. Nice brighter spot there. So all I want is a nice bright spot. Go into the white again. I'm just going to add a little bit more. It's probably pretty white there now. Just blend this off. There we go. Pull some of that through. Nice sort of bright spot there. That's nice. I like it. Very nice. There you go. We've got some. Graham Pearson. Yes, it's oils. If I missed your... Oh, using oils. Yes, there you go. Sorry about that. I missed that. Okay, don't forget, press that little arrow down the bottom, please, to help me out, and that yellow repost button. I've shared the live. Okay, so we've got some pretty nice things going on there. So I'm going to make up a colour. Maybe we can have some distant trees in the background, or like a faint colour. Maybe just a little touch of green and maybe brown together. So I'm just going to use some phthalo green. You can use sap green if you want. I'm just going to do some tiny little things. So I've got some brown here. I'm just going to use the edge of the brush. And some green, some brown, a little bit of the white will come in over here. Something like this colour. And all I want to do is just put the indication of just some little bushes and stuff right in the distance. This brush is not really the one for this, but if I use it sideways, it might be alright. If not, I'll change. Just some little things. That's okay. All I want is some little very distant bushes and stuff going across there. Something like that. There we go. Right, I can mist the bottom of them out just by tapping the bottom here. Leave the tops. We'll just tap the bottom. Just joined, so I'm late. How you doing, Scouts Power? Nice to see you. If anyone's watching on YouTube, do leave a comment. I will come round and have a little look. Let's see if we can put a little bit of mist in between there. So go into that white again and just tap a little bit of paint across here. Something like that. And again, we'll just tap the bottom of that. How's everyone's day been? What you been up to? Let us know what you've been working or relaxing, been in the garden. Keep me entertained as I'm painting, although I am entertained, but keep me a little bit of, let's have a chat. I can chat and paint, which is quite cool. There's a little bit of mist going across there. There we go. And good, mate, just glad you're back, bro. Oh, good, good. Nice to be here. Okay, that looks pretty cool. We'll add a little bit more of that stuff going on there. I'm going to go into the brown just a little bit more. And that brown and green. And we're going to go somewhere like this. Just there. Go over some and then back. We're just making a little layer of something in the background, basically. Like that. We'll do the same thing. Inspiration from Bob Ross the Master, absolutely. And Bob's teacher. Do you know who Bob's teacher was, Aid? Here we go. Who was Bob's teacher? Bob's teacher was Bill Alexander or William Alexander. Same wet and wet technique, and there are even people doing the wet and wet technique before that as well. If you look up at Alla Prima, you'll see. But yeah, it's the same technique. Love a bit of Bob Ross, love and Bill Alexander. Come here, we'll put a nice little bit of mist in here. Tapping a little bit of mist in, something like so. There we go. If you haven't seen my website, do go and have a look. There's hundreds of paintings on there available for you to buy, and even prints from seascapes to Chinese, Oriental, I'd say more Japanese actually. Paintings, there's galaxies, moons, all sorts of stuff. So I'm just going to lightly just go over that. Just settle that in just a little bit. There we go, there's some background stuff going on there. Okay, that's quite nice. Well, down here, it's going to be like a wintry scene. So we're going to have some snow and stuff, I think. So that's the idea for tonight. So I might do that first and then sort of build the picture on, bring it closer, put that further back. Let's just have some fun and see what happens. I'm going to probably have some water in this too. So I might just tap into the white and just think about where I could have some water, maybe down here. I'm just going to pull down here. Just a little bit of the white. Some water come through, like a little stream or something. And waterfalls, yeah, there's plenty, different categories, many different categories on the website for you to have a look at. There's a link underneath my profile picture on TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, there should be a link somewhere. If not, it's just here, visualfusions.co.uk. So yeah, the idea here is to make some water. I should bring that up so I can actually get there. Okay, so just a little bit more of the white. We're going to pull this down. We can add some other colours in here later. Something like so. Take the brush, the 1 inch, just pull this colour down that we've put on. Just lightly, don't need a lot here. We're going to come back and add some little things. Just go across, it's very faint. We're probably going to put some dark in there too. Well, let's go straight in with some white. We should pick up the colours underneath. We're going to lay some snow in and we're going to put some trees in and all that kind of thing. I don't know if to do the trees first and then do this. Yeah, let's do some trees first actually. I'll do some trees here, trees there, maybe some in the middle, and then we'll do a bit of snow, come forward and maybe more trees. So let's get a brush, a script brush. We can do some little thin things. little sticks and twigs. Go into the brown. I add a little bit of green in there too, but more brown. Just thin this down with some thinners. Okay, maybe we'll get some yellow in there too. Just making a colour here. Okay, we'll do some little things come up here. Need to thin the paint down just a little bit more. Some little sticks and twigs coming through. Won't see all of this, but just they're there if you want them, sort of thing. I'm gonna do just a few poking through the top. That's all you need, is something like that. Maybe we'll do a few over this side too. Sometimes it doesn't stick because you're painting wet on wet, so just thin the paint down and it should flow just a little bit better there. Just lots of little things going on over there. Right, let's grab ourselves a brush. Use one of these brushes, 1 inch round. And we'll just go into this colour. And we'll just create some little... So I'm just loading up the top of the brush there like that. The top of the brush. We'll go into a little bit of yellow ochre, bring that across. Just like that. And then we just want some little tiny leaves on these trees. There. As we get down the bottom, we can really sort of fill them up and create another little sort of plane there. Just like that. It's looking quite nice already. How do you think the paint? How do you think the paint? What does that mean? How do you think the paint? Explain. Another little trees over here. Was it how do you thin the paint? Is that what you meant? That's beautiful, thank you. And we're just gonna... This one is for sale. You can buy this one before it's finished, guys. It happens sometimes. We'll do some little bushes there, coming across here. Just something like that. There. We can even add some green and stuff there. We'll add a bit more colour onto them in places as well. A little bit of sap, maybe some sap green on top here and there. But just need to find that. Just a little bit of colour. Found it. Oh, that's squirted out. Oh, thin the paint. Yeah, it's something called thinners. Everything that I use is in the link underneath my profile picture on TikTok. So everything's listed there. There's a paint thinner, it's an odorless thinner. Yeah. So we're just going into some of this green that we made. We just pick out a few little things there. Add some little green on. If it doesn't stick, don't forget you thin down the paint. There we go, and down here. Just add some green on there too. Well, I'm going to go into some white paint now. Some white paint, and we're going to just lay some snow about. We know where the stream's going to be. We can have a little stream come through there, so we'll just go ahead and just put some white on here. Maybe it goes over there. Maybe the stream comes around here, so we can just lay this snow on like this. This is just pure titanium white. Put this on quite thick. There. And that's picking all the colours up underneath, which gives you that nice sort of look. Maggie says, wow, thank you. There we go, just gonna add this snow on. Quite a nice bit of the white there. That's picking up all them beautiful colours underneath. So you're getting all them colours that we put on first. This is why I like wet on wet, it's just so nice. Laura, how you doing, Laura? It's so nice to do wet on wet. You can add a bit more thicker paint there and bring this snow down here. There. Create your different. Well, how does this come round? Think about how that would come round. We can have it maybe going off something like that. And think about it the way your brush goes as well. You can do some little tucky areas in there that give you an indication of some little things going on in there. That's great, thank you. Great colours, thank you, Maggie, much appreciated. Don't forget this one is for sale and you can buy it now by going to my website, typing in the word TikTok at the website. It brings up a red box and it says buy tonight's painting. You can buy this and you get to name it. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. Over here we'll just create this as well. Just by pushing up you create all them little things there, see? Just loading up this colour. Bring this round. Maybe there's a little bump there. And down here, this is just pure titanium white going on top of the other colours. Isn't that looking good already? Something like that. Imagine how this would be. Is it a bank direction your brush in the same way? There we go, look at that. And this has taken 20 minutes so far, 20 minutes, which is kind of crazy. Make them little things in there, little bumps and places. Beautiful. Just clear up that little bit there. Colours. Down here you can just feather these, just go that way, and then you can just lightly go over this, and you can have this blending into the water. Just soften up them edges, go across like that. Is there anyone who hasn't come and follow me on YouTube? If you haven't, you can watch all the paintings being made on there. That's kind of nice. I like that. Very nice. We'll put some other little trees in now. Let's go with some, get ourselves another fan brush. And we're just going to go into some green and brown. Just make a nice colour up here. You can see some green on these trees. So we'll just use green and some brown. Lindo, thank you. So green, I'm just using some green and brown, just making a colour here. And we'll probably end up putting some snow on these too. So let's just see, we can have a couple of trees here. Maybe there's a little one that lives here. We'll have him just coming down here. We're going to put some highlights on him too. Going to make just a little bit darker there. Need quite a bit of paint on these. Where should we have another one? I think we'll give him a friend just about here. Quite like that bit. Maybe here then. We'll give him a little friend there. what type of paint you use? It's oil paint. Everything I use is in the link underneath my profile picture on TikTok. Everything's there for you guys. And you even get to save money on your paint if you choose the medium one. If you choose the medium paint, then you get 12% off, I think, something like that, if you use my link. We'll go here, we'll put one right here. This is just oil paints. Straight up oil paints. As you come down here, make sure to load up the paint. Just a little one there. We'll put some highlights and we'll tidy the bottoms up and everything like that. You can just come down here and nick a bit of this. See? Nick a little bit of that. He's just sitting up there on a little hill there. I've done it a little bit higher so I can just make some sort of shadows out of that. Down here. Go across. Awesome as always, mate. Thanks, Phil. How you doing? Nice to see you. Lovely, thank you. Nice one, no problem. Do you know if they are friends or not? Who's friends? What type of people? Oh, do you mean Bob and Bill? Is that who you mean? Just see your comment. Let's see if there's any comments on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. My little Jack. How you doing? I like your photo. It's a painting, but thank you so much anyway. Do hit the like button on YouTube. We need likes on YouTube. Yes, basically, there was a series called The Magic of Oil Painting, which Bill Alexander did, and he gave it up. And there's a video of Bob Ross and Bill Alexander together, and Bill handed the brush over, and that's how the joy of painting was started. Yes. Use some liquid white here. Go back with the old white here. Touch of blue. Very small amount of blue. Tiny. And we've got some liquid white here, which is thinned down white. And we're going to put some things on these trees. Okay. Let's do a couple of little stalks. Or tree trunks, as it were. Just scratching a few. Just there. Don't need to see all of it, we'll just have a little bit there. You can add some little sticks and twigs over here too. Scratch them in. You can see all them little things going on. And we'll just put some little highlights on these trees, some snow, as it were. This side. Nick, how you doing? Nice to see you, buddy. How's things? Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, you can come and join us on Patreon, guys. You can even get free prints and paintings. Check out the tiers. You can get stuff. Help the channel, and I always give back. If you can, on TikTok, if you've got one coin to send a heart me, that will help out the live stream. So I'm just adding some little bits of snowy stuff on there. We can add just a few little bits over here too, just to give a bit of something. There we go. Beautiful, eh? Got some snow going on. Okay, I think I'm going to go with some trees, some closer trees. We've got a few trees near and there, so we'll go with some closer trees. I'm going to use that same brown, which is dark sienna, actual dark sienna, and we're going to put a few trees in here and there. And we're going to thin down the paint too. You can use liquid, you can use thinners or liquid clear for this. So I'm going to use some thinners in this one. trimmers. Right, I'm gonna have some trees. So we'll have a big one that lives here. Okay, ready for this? We're gonna go. He lives right just there. Make him nice and thick as we come down the bottom. I think I'll go split him off over here. Something like that. And we'll come back and just add some different stuff. Give him a little foot there. Something like that. So I'm just doing a bit, we'll come back and use another brush, the script brush, to add a few little things on here, but this is just a way of doing the big trunks, which is quicker. Maybe there's a little one over here, just there too. Okay, and where else should we have one? Here. Maybe I'll come a bit forward on this one. Okay. I'm going to use the script brush now. We'll swap to the script brush. Dana, thank you. Okay, so please share the live, guys, and don't forget to tap the screen. If you can send a heart me, please do, because that'll tell TikTok this is worth watching if you're enjoying it. Okay, we're just going to come back and put these little things on. Need this to be quite running paint. Bonjour, Mirelli. I think I've said that right. From France. Well, hope you're enjoying this. Just want all different kinds of stuff coming off here. Like so. Go. Nice little tree there. Script brush is a good brush. There we go. Let's go over here. Just keep adding this paint on, doing these little branches. Go over some of them. Yeah. All different kinds of shapes and stuff on this tree. Put out a little bit of texture on the side of these trees, I'd imagine. There we go. Amazing art. Is it oil? Yes, it's oil. Yes. It's oil. Thank you. These trees just can be any way you want them to be. Just let them be free. Picking up some of that green, obviously, because I'm going over it. Just add a little bit more there. Should we put leaves on these trees, or should I leave them bare? What do you guys think? Or maybe some with leaves, or just a few little leaves? What do you guys think? Something like that. Oh, we better tidy up the bottom of the feet there. Should we have another little sort of branch coming off here? Somewhere around here. Twist and wiggle. Some with and some out. Yeah, okay, we could do a few of that. Maybe I'll do this one with leaves and that one not, so we can still see through that background there. We can still see through. Again, we're not going to need too much on here. We can put a few little leaves on. Just there. Let's do that then. Let's just put a few little things on. It's going to be sort of brown. I can add a little bit of that green in. Somewhere. I'm just making a colour up on here. Green. I want some more brown. It's like they're almost turning. Do you know what I mean? Maybe some Indian yellow in there too, or some. Got some ochre here. Try a bit of that. The ochre's coming out the side of my tube. Yeah, it is a greeny sort of brown colour. Dark around there. There we go. Could add a little bit of this on there too. Hello, Mazzy Wazzy Lowell. Just another light colour on top. There could be a little bit of something laying on there. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That looks kind of nice. Let's go with some colour here. How you doing, Maz? Going to go with some of that brown and some white again. We'll just come down here. Add some roughness to this. Just woken up. Welcome to the world. Just add a little bit of texture on these. There. Sneak a little bit in there, maybe. Just a little bit in there. Just a little bit of there. Down here, we'll add some. Rough bark. You'd have to fill this. If anyone buys this painting, you'd have to fill the bark there as well. Scratch some of that in. Looks stunning, thank you. I'm having fun. Come down here, just lay some of this down here. Some of that barky area up there. Should I put leaves on that one or not? What do you reckon, guys? Maybe we could add a few, but not so many. I don't know, like, I don't know. Quite like to see that through there, though, I think. Maybe just a little bit of the white there. Hello, Edna. How you doing, Edna? Nice, like it. Okay, let's go. Just nick that across there. Very gently. Just get that in there. Bring that up there. Okay, down here, we'll just blend that in. way that just comes in. Jennifer, how you doing? Just drag some of that light colour up on there that I put with the... Just a few. Yeah, maybe we'll just a few then. We'll go with a few. We'll go with a few. Okay. Got to try and find a similar colour. Try and make a similar colour because I can't use it all up. Sub green and some brown. Similar colours. We'll just use sap green and brown and what was ever on there really. I think we'll just have a few on this one. So we can still sort of see through. I think it'll just complete this one. I'm not going to go too mad. Yeah. So we can still see through. Okay, let's go into some white paint and just a lighter version of that, really. And we can just tap the brush on. And some whiter areas there. And we're going to go here. Who saw last night's painting? I mean, who didn't see last night's painting? Go, just a few little ones there. It's not so, you know. Okay, might get away with. We've got that brownish colour still on there, so we can just drop a little something around here. It's probably the only sort of one we're going to see, to be honest. So I'm just gonna do that. I can show you last night's painting if you want. I can show you quite a lot of paintings. It's here. Best place to go is the website, obviously. If anyone fancies this one tonight, it's up on the website. Now you can buy it. You just type in the word TikTok. It's type in the word TikTok. It'll bring up a red box. So, and it says buy tonight's painting. Just a little something there. I suppose I could add a little sort of waterline into this. Nothing too mad. Need like a little light reflection there, very light. I think I'll try and add a few little water lines on, just see how it goes. Just going to use some white here. I'll just come down here, add a little something. Could even add a, let's just, yeah, I think that's, no, yeah, we will do that. We'll just do a few little bits here and there. Some little sort of sparkles. Just going across the palette knife. That should give it a sort of more of a watery feel. Some little chunks and stuff here. Soft colours in this one tonight, really soft colours. I'm going to go across here. Just very gently go over them. Gives the indication of a bit of a reflection there, like that. There we go. I'll leave that one bare. I think I'll leave that one bare. Then you can still see through there. I kind of like that. It's quite nice. There we go. We can do a little, few little dark areas we can do. Maybe just a little bit of the black, darken some of that up. We can do like, I don't know, there's a little bit here. Grassy areas here. Boom. bushes or grass. One of the two. Add some green on that as well, I think. Some green. A little bit of sap green going on now. There we go. Pull this down. Just a tad. Swipe that out there, and then we can just put some little things on like this. That's some white and some green. It's got some little grassy things going on there. Okay, and we just add a few little grasses. Little grassy area there. Well, I think we're done, guys. I think we're done. Look how bright that is over there. And we've got distance going on. I think we are done. Finger painting there. Absolutely phenomenal, thank you. If anyone's interested in this one tonight, it hasn't sold at the moment, so if it sells before we do the certificate and the pole, obviously, you get to name the painting if you buy it. I'll get a notification if anyone buys it. And yeah, so you haven't got long. If you fancy this painting, just go to the website now and type in the word TikTok, brings up a red box and you can buy it. Let's hope I'll get a notification. If not, we'll go to a poll, we'll name it, and it'll go up on the website tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, it's a nice little painting. Different colours here and there. Just move this about, this paint. Use a little brush here. Just pull that up a little bit. You can move the paint about, which is so cool. Paint bogey, get off. Little hair there. It's so lovely. I'm going to do this for my Friday night painting tomorrow. Very nice. The tutorial of this will be up on YouTube very soon. If you haven't followed me on YouTube, make sure you do. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little painting. Some different colours tonight. What did I do last night? Was it a sea? It was like a seascape thing, wasn't it? Clean off this. Yeah, it's very gentle. Trees are amazing. Thank you, Mumsy. Grace. Are you doing any more paintings? No, I do one. Sometimes I do two, but I'm doing one. Yeah, I've been live for, well, 48 minutes. This is taking 48 minutes. So, yeah. Just fancy doing like a sort of wintry sort of sunset. I love the brightness over there. That gives quite a bit of distance. You can see some mist in between the things over there. It's quite nice. We're going to sign this one off down the bottom. I'm not too sure if there's anyone here to do a poll. That's amazing. 48 minutes for a masterpiece. Thank you. Yeah, quite quick tonight. I don't know why it's so quick, but it normally is about an hour with chat on live. Not much chat going on tonight, so that's probably why. It's 10 minutes quicker. Yeah, sometimes it's quiet. Last night it was like 180 people watching on TikTok, and I don't know how many on YouTube. And then tonight we've got 50 odd, I think, 57. Yeah, goes up and down. Okay, so I've got some red paint here, and I'm just going to sign this off. I'm not too sure if there is anyone in here to do a poll, one of my moderators. So I'm going to sign this off bottom. I'm just going to initial it. And then I'll sign it on the back, obviously, on the certificate. Do head over to the website, guys, and have a look, because you can buy prints and paintings, and everything is free UK postage. Everything. So do go and check that out. There's many stuff on there. I can show you. Who wants to see some paintings that's around me right now? Just let me know in the chat. Some other paintings. There's seascapes, there's northern lights, Japanese paintings. It's only like not even 1% in here, guys, of what's on the website. Best place to look is at the website. You sit there, scroll through. Love how the sky reflects in the water. Yes, thank you. Yes, yeah. Sometimes I can do it blue. You can do it any colour you want, really. You don't have to. Sometimes I do fantasy paintings as well, so you can just make up stuff. You can do whatever you want with painting. It's so cool. But yeah, it's a very soft painting. It's subtle, really, isn't it? Subtle. Okay. I'll show you around in a bit. But right, okay. I don't think there's anyone in here to do a poll. So, have you got name suggestions for this painting? So it hasn't sold while I'm alive. So let's see if you can come up with some names for this painting. What would you call this painting? YouTube, hello. Is that Layla on YouTube? I hope I said that right. Cleaning my hands. Oh no, let's go that way. That's better, isn't it? Mazzy, you sure? Thank you. Yeah, let's go. I think Mazzy can do a poll. Let's go. Guys, if you can send a heart me, that'd be brilliant. It's 1 coin, just a bit of support for the live. We never reached the gift the goal tonight either. Never mind. Mellow Sunset, says Mary, thank you. There, we got some names coming in. We got the Winter Sunset. Any more names? Come on, guys. Come on, guys, there's like 50 odd. Come on, let's go. Bring some names in. Let's go. Last night's paint was this one. It was the Moonlit Bay. Yeah, there we go. It's a bit shiny, but yeah, there's one there. And what else we got? I could show you a little bit around, but I've only got one light working at the moment as well. There's a seascape there I did a while back. That's dry and ready to go. There's a waterfall there. We got some here. Try and get out of the things. Some northern lights. This one's a beauty. That's up on the website. Come on, guys, we need names. Come on. Wakey, wakey. We need names. Come on, let's go. These are all up on the website, guys. Go and have a check about. 450, that one is. That's the number, not the price. We've got some there. There's loads of paintings. We've got quite a few over here as well. Don't know if I can get any light. I've only got one light working, so it's a bit difficult. There we go. We've got plenty of paintings going on, guys. This is just some of what's on the website. Just some. Just some. And there's no light over here giving these any justice, but I'm just showing you anyways. There's a little owl on that one, on the twig of the tree. Sorry, there is no light over here. I'll try and get out of the light a little bit. That's quite a nice one, I like that. Good mountains. And we've got some up here too. And these are prints here, guys. The prints are awesome. Yes. Come on, guys. There's none of you with brilliant name suggestions. There's more of you with brilliant. Yeah, come on, guys. Yeah, wakey, wakey. How many names you got, Maz? How many names have we actually had? Sunset Lake, Snowy Sunset, the Winter Sunset, Mellow Sunset. That's it. That's it. That's all the names we've got. 5. Okay. Okay. 5 names. Well, I suppose we'll just run with that then, Maz. I suppose we'll just run with 5 names. I'm gonna get a certificate out ready anyway. We'll do it. Maybe do a 1 minute poll, if possible. I'm not too sure if you can. Cheers, Maz. Much appreciated. Everyone's asleep. I think they've drifted off. Wake up, people. Yeah, I think everyone's gone to sleep. Literally. Descenders Clips. Thank you, Descenders Clips. Mellow Dream. Not asleep, just a blank mind. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's very hard to come up with names actually, to be honest. That's why I got to ask you lot. Mellow Dream. Here we go. Well, we should start the poll in a minute anyway. So we'll find out what's going to be called. I literally can't think of anything myself, so we'll find out what it's going to be. Little. Sometimes you get them little things in. There you go. Got it. I got it. Okay, name this painting. The poll's up. So press your interact button and you can vote. So press that and vote. I'm going to save up some money and definitely buy a painting. They're amazing on your website. Thank you so much, Murray. Murray Mints. Very nice. Thank you. Everything's free UK postage on there as well. There's some good paintings up there, guys. And they're really reasonably priced. So every painting just helps me to carry on with more, so any support that I get just helps me continue painting live. Basically, that's what it is. How do you get hairs on the canvas off your brush? Yes, it's definitely not mine, I promise. Yeah, they come off the brush. I mean, these brushes here, I've been using these for 3 years. I'm trying to find one that looks newish. Yeah. So this is the same brush. As you can see, the right hand one is longer. But I've used these for 3 years. I've nearly done 500 paintings with these two. So yeah, they're really good brushes. But yeah, that's a newer one. And when you come down to this sort of size, a good old brush, you know what they say, a good old tools, they're the best, right? But these are really good for blending. And you can still blend with this. The good thing about the new ones, you can use the top of the brush and just do some nice little bushes as well. Murray Mint says, where do you get them? Hold tight with that. But there is a link underneath my profile picture on TikTok for all the stuff that I use. So the brush sets are there. The paints are there. If you buy anything from Mead & Art, the one that says Mead & Art, you get 12% off by typing Visual Fusions into your checkout basket. So worth knowing. But I am looking into possibly getting my own brushes made. That's the first time I've said it. It might not happen, but just hold tight for a little bit, because I'm going to try and get some brushes together for you guys, because there's different brushes that I think are better to use than the ones that are available. So Mellow Sunset is the winner. Let's go with it. let's go with it, guys. Oh, hold on. Who came up with Mellow Sunset? I like that. That's very nice. Very nice name. Mellow Sunset. Is there different types of paint? Oil paints will do this. All oil paints will do this. Trust me. You need liquid clear. You need liquid white. So everything that I use is there. Best thing for you to do is maybe watch one of my tutorials. Anyone on YouTube, yeah? Anyone on YouTube. And I say what I use throughout the whole video most of the time. So this one's called Mellow Sunset. So it will help you. You can do this. You can do this sort of painting. 30. This is 30 by 40. It goes straight into a frame. This will be up on the website tomorrow, and because it didn't sell tonight during the live, unfortunately, but it will be up on the website tomorrow. If you fancy a print of this one, you can order a print. You can send me a message, or you can use the print section in the website too. That'll be from tomorrow though. Painting number 485. We're nearly at 500, guys. 15 away. Painting 500 has already sold, and I haven't painted it yet, which is kind of cool. Looking forward to that. I must get hold of the buyer and supporter, I would say. But I'm definitely going to save up painting and invest in some better brushes. Yes, you definitely. Painting's so much fun. Fully recommend it. So, okay, so we got that going on. Just a little something up here. Blue from the easel there. That's cool. So let's take a look at it. So just a little bit of paint has come off there. Right, let's have a look at it, shall we? I'm going to clean my hands off now. Thank you for everyone for being here. Anyone that sent gifts tonight, thank you so much. It's always appreciated. It helps towards coming live. The more support, the more lives. That's basically it. Okay, let's have a little look, shall we? I'm just going to show YouTube first and say goodnight to YouTube. Good night, YouTube. Thank you for watching. That's the end result. Hope you like this one. Very quiet on YouTube tonight as well. Right, see you later, YouTube. TikTok, say goodbye to YouTube. Let's